Hello, we're here a very cloudy day at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, ready for our first ever vlog on the channel. So we're going to be doing a random spin the wheel challenge. So whatever ride it lands on, we are going to be doing. So there's lots of different rides on the list. You know, we've got each and every rail on steeplechase. We've got the fountain show, we've got impossible. Every ride here will be on the list, and let's hope we do get some good rides.
Yeah, I want to get on Icon today. It's been riding brilliantly as of late.
Yeah.
And I also want to get on Valhalla and Ice Blast hopefully. But yeah, it's all going to be whether we spin them at the right time. Because obviously Valhalla only opens at 2 o'clock, so we've just got to hope we spin it this afternoon.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to spin our first ride now and see what we get. So we're here on the Diego's Rainforest flying balloon sort of thing, and we're going to get you some nice footage from here.
Whoa! It's a good one if you like spinning, right?
We've just come off our first ride of the day here on Diego's Rainforest Rescue Balloon Ride, and you know what? We got it proper spinning then.
Yeah, as you saw in the footage, it was quite a great ride on there.
Honestly.
I'm just hoping now we spin and we get somewhere, and I didn't think I'd be saying this, but I hope we get somewhere nearby, so maybe somewhere else, maybe next street I hope we get.
Yeah.
Just so we're not having to travel and absolutely zigzag across the park, that would be pretty horrendous.
I know. Imagine doing this sort of challenge at Alton Towers, you'd be walking everywhere. But yeah, so that was a really fun first ride, and we'll see what we get on next.
Right, so you can't write this. We've ended up on SpongeBob Splash Bash, so we're just heading over there now. We're just about to get on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's on a walk on from here, so yeah, shouldn't be too bad.
So yeah, I mean, we could have been walking to the other end of the park, and it does get these rides off early.
We nearly got Infusion.
We did almost get Infusion, so we'll see you when we get off.
Right, so we've just been here on SpongeBob Splash Bash, and it was full. We have to go in a boat with some other people. But yeah, it was kind of wet.
It was a very wet ride as always, and we were getting full on squirted and squirted the people off the ride. So it is always a fun ride. Let's hope we do get a coaster soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
These Nickelodeon Land rides are a bit boring, I'm going to be honest. So
yeah.
let's get the big one. So
should we spin the wheel?
Let's spin the wheel now. So what are the chances of us actually landing on the wheel and getting the big one? I mean, seriously, it's what I was wishing for. And honestly, what a great ride.
Yeah, it was a brilliant ride. We got front row, and yeah, it was just amazing. I mean, it's slightly windy today. There's a bit of mist. It's like misty rain.
Yeah, it is.
So it was a great ride there. It was quite smooth because we were on the front, but yeah.
Yeah. And we'll spin for the next ride. So, I cannot believe this, but we have landed on the spectacular water dancing show. So obviously it's not the best result, but we'll go and get you some highlights of it. So we're sat here in one of the bars next to the show. It's not quite started yet. I think we've got about 15 minutes to wait. So we are.
It's not ideal, is it?
It's not the best, but you know, we're out of the rain, and there's some really nice photos of some of the old rides that we've just spent a few minutes looking at. So we'll just wait it out and
yeah, I'm having a drink, so
yeah,
it's a bit of a chill out. I don't know how long the show lasts for. 10 minutes?
Probably not even that. I mean, it was a very expensive edition when they first added it. I think it was around £1 to £2 million, and the water costs that they spend each year. But we'll see how it is. I don't think I've ever watched the full show before.
I've seen bits of it.
Yeah, I've seen little bits of it, but yeah, I'll get you some highlights when it's on. So yeah. So we've just finished watching the spectacular dancing water show. It was some water spraying, so it was pretty nice to see for the first time fully. And I cannot believe it. We've only gone and spun the Fairy World Taxi Spin for our next ride. So the third ride in Nickelodeon Land. So as you can tell, we clearly aren't rigging it. We might have got the big one, but look at the rest of these rides. I mean, what is it doing? So we might get some footage on there. So yeah, we'll see you on that. We've just been waiting 20 minutes for this ride. I mean, come on. The queue's massive and the operations are a bit pathetic. So we'll get you on a bit of a POV, a rider cam POV, so you can see our riveting reaction. Woo! You know what? It's been a very interesting day today. We've done some pretty interesting rides, ones that we don't usually do.
Right, we'll see you when we get off then. So, was that worth it? Not really. We waited half an hour for Fairy World Taxi Spin.
Yeah.
And it was an alright ride.
But
I wouldn't choose to do it, would you?
But the POV is pretty funny, to be fair. So yeah.
Yeah, got some good content from it.
We're gonna spin the wheel and see where we end up going next.
Yeah.
So obviously we've just landed on the Wallace & Gromit Filmatic, one of my favourite dark rides here in the UK, and I'm really excited to ride this.
Yeah, it's going to be great to get an actual good ride.
Yeah, a proper ride, and hopefully
first ride properly since the big one.
Not too bad of a queue as well, so we'll give it a go.
Well, when we've just been past it was on about 10-15 minutes, if that. So,
yeah.
You know, very good queue time for a great ride here at Pleasure Beach.
And what we'll do, we'll add in some bits of a POV on the ride. We're not doing the full thing because it is quite a long ride, but yeah, we'll just give you some shots from inside and we'll see you after that.
Somewhere where there's cheese. Good job I increased the bearings. Did you check the legs, lad? Hold on. How is today, lad? Tuesday. That's my machine. I've got baby pending. Oh, that's right enough. You'll be hearing from the rabbits per minute.
So we've just come off our ride on Wallace & Gromit Filmatic, and it is a really fun ride as always. Maybe we were waiting slightly longer than expected, about 20 minutes, but nothing too horrific.
Yeah, I think it's the longest queue I've seen ever on, so just our luck with this wheel today.
Yeah, definitely. But, so we're going to spin the wheel and see what we end up with now.
Right, so you won't believe this, but we've just spanned.
Warning.
Just
Please
got
walk.
impossible.
Do not run.
So we're just inside. Don't just
Please
behind me.
walk. Do not run.
We are going to get you a bit of a POV from the roommates here. Now, it's not one of our favourite rides here, but it is quite funny to have a go up. You might see us walk into some walls, so
We're right. That's how well we know this.
So yeah, we've got some mirrors here.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna spin for the next ride now.
So we have just found ourselves here onto Valhalla. So we've just got ourselves into the pre-queue. We've got about 20 minutes to wait. We just had a donut. So
It's about 22, isn't it?
I mean, I can't believe we've got this. It's pretty good. So it should be.
Good timing as well.
Hopefully, it's going to be a good ride. Hopefully, lots of effects
We were
working.
debating, like, do we join the pre-queue or do we go and spin again? But we decided with it only being about half an hour, then we will
Yeah.
join it.
And it's one of them rides you kind of got to do when you come to the park. So we'll see you after the ride. So we've just come off Valhalla. I've gone and got myself changed, and Leo's still here dripping wet. But honestly, what a great ride!
Yeah, it was a great ride, to be fair. Most of the effects were working other than the two logs in the jungle room. But yeah, even the snow was working in the cold room.
Yeah.
The mist coming out the mouth on the, is it like a dragon at the start?
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, you can't really complain with that. We've had some pretty poor rides this year in terms of effect, and I'm very impressed that they've got all them working.
And the Ring of Fire was on as well.
So, yeah,
The Ring of Fire was great.
we're going to spin for our next ride.
So we just had our ride there with one of the Pet's big circus bounce. It was actually a fun ride.
Yeah, I mean, I feel a bit dizzy after that, to be honest. But yeah, so we'll spin the wheel for our next ride, and we'll see what we get. So we've just came off Nick Street, which was actually a really fun ride. We've got the back row, plenty of airtime. It's got a bit of a shake, rattle and roll, but it's still a great ride.
Yeah, I mean, we're on the back row, so it was just a bit of fun, get some airtime. That was probably my best ever ride I've ever had in Nick Street, so yeah, very
Yeah,
good.
definitely.
I think we're just going to spin the wheel now and see what we're going on next.
Yeah. So we've just come off Icon, and it's a bit of a shock that we actually managed to get on that, because that wheel has not been very nice to us today. But yeah, what a great ride. We're on second to back. The ops weren't amazing because it was only on 2 trains, but still, it's always a classic here at Pleasure Beach. What an awesome ride.
Yeah, it's amazing, and the airtime I was getting today was nice and warmed up. There was a bit of a mad rattle, but nothing big. This is my favourite coaster in the UK.
Yeah, mine too as well.
Yeah, it's an amazing ride from start to finish. Absolutely love it. Icon of Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
So we'll spin the wheel and see what we get to next.
Right, so we've just been on Revolution. As you see, we landed on it. Yeah, it was very intense.
It's so intense, that ride, honestly.
We're ready for a bit more of a chill attraction now.
Hopefully, let's hope the wheel gets to something good. I really don't want Infusion now.
I would take the Ghost Train at this point. I'd take the Chinese Puzzle Maze, which is just over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just see what we get. Let's roll. So we've just been on the Grand National, which is just behind us there. It was a good ride, lots of airtime, but it was a bit rough. We were on the back row, on this side, just nearer to us. But yeah,
It did have quite a sizable rattle, and I know it always had, but we felt this has been maybe slightly worse than past rides. It was quite a big, you know, violent shaking with the train. But you know what, the airtime you do get is insane. Like, you're literally out, you see the whole ride.
and the bars, they don't even come down fully, like,
No,
they're great, yeah.
literally nothing. But let's spin the wheel and see what ride we're up to next. So, unfortunately, there has been a slight malfunction with the audio, so it hasn't picked up any audio here on our final thoughts. So, we are just gonna, you know, say our opinion on what the day was like and also what our final ride was like here on the Ghost Train. So, the Ghost Train, as always, it was a great ride. It takes you past lots of really nice scenes, and it's nice and creepy, so it's got that sort of charming, like, fun sort of vibe that just makes it such a classic. In particular, I do love the drop, of course, and I like all the jump scares that there is on that ride. So I'm gonna ask Leo and see his thoughts on the ride.
So for me, the ride on the Ghost Train was pretty good. Although some of the scenes are quite tacky, like pound stretcher kind of scenes, other scenes are very well done, like the skeletons on the bicycles, and also the railway underground tunnel at the end. I think that's a pretty good feature to have on the ride. I think it's a great family edition. Like, it's just great for families. And yeah, it was a very good ride, and it was a good ride on it today. And yeah, we enjoyed it, definitely.
So now it's time to wrap up kind of our final thoughts of the day. And you know what? It has been really unique getting on lots of different rides. You know, rides that you don't normally do when you come to Pleasure Beach. And also kind of like the order we did them in. And it's difficult doing it in that order because I do struggle with motion sickness. So it definitely was challenging doing it like that. But it gives you an interesting opportunity to try different rides. And it was nice doing the Nickelodeon Land rides. You know, we've not really done them since the Nickelodeon Land Day in February half term, which was actually a really good event, but obviously we don't really have time to do them sorts of rides because we are focusing on getting the bigger stuff. But it has just been really nice just to relax. So if you've made it this far in the vlog, thank you so much for watching, because this is our first ever vlog on the channel, and it's quite an interesting one. Quite a difficult one to film actually for our first time. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, you know, like the video, comment, do all that. It really will help this channel grow. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. So until next time,
Keep the thrills rolling.